Hello everybody, I'm High Treason, and what the hell are we looking at? Black screen, that's no good. Well, let me fix that for you. And there we go, look, we're back in MS-DOS, version 7.10. And I have, it's my Pulsar 16, so that's the Gravis system. Runs all the demos and that. I don't need to be in here really. Everything seems to be working as it should be, and the machine's getting a minor upgrade in the near future. But I want to play on something, and that's this. I didn't know this existed until, like, not long ago. The game I knew existed, but not the opening cutscenes. Never thought to leave the CD in. Not once. I didn't have the CD until recently though. I mean, I had the floppy version on a CD. Don't know where the floppies are anymore. Well, where did I even add them? I seem to remember getting the floppy version in a box. Like, I have the box and everything, so it is like real but no disc. Like, it was a disc someone had burned. Either that or the publisher or that particular distributor was just cutting costs. I've never seen anybody else show this cutscene now, and I might upload it on its own. Nobody seems to be aware of one of the levels in this even existing either. And all in all, the game's a bit forgotten about. I'm in the process of doing a review of this one via the channel, and it's not going too bad. I have to get some footage of it. And I could record my voice separately and just use this, I suppose, but that's a lot of messing about, and I don't really know how to do it. So, well, I'm sure I could figure it out pretty damn quick, but I don't want to anymore. I just want stuff to work the way I know how to operate. What bothers me when I buy new hardware and stuff. I hope you like my TV card. I know the colour goes a bit funny at times. This is a very, very old TV card. It's older than my Win TV. This was my first one I ever had that run on PCI. And if you might remember me saying about it, it didn't work. I've never been able to bring myself to chuck it out, and I've probably replaced practically every component on the board, but it's working again sometimes. Well, if you don't know what this game's like, you'll figure it out soon enough. It's pretty straightforward. It's a very 90s game as well. 3 episodes. Of course, we'll start with the first episode, and we'll put the difficulty on normal, because I haven't really played it in quite a while. My name is Paul. No, my name is Yori. No, I'm just kidding. Well, enter your call sign. Zeph. Well, let's take a look at what we've got here. I think I'm going to do some text reading here. Just take a while to load on this machine for some reason. 2704 AD. Earth heads a council called the Allegiance of Spacefaring Alien Races, or ASFAR. Asdan. A treaty has been signed to ensure peaceful conduct between species. Perimeter defense computers, PDCs, have been provided by Earth to protect each system. Peace has reigned for 70 years. Well, that won't do. On September 2nd, 2704, armadas from all the other members of systems descended on the Earth, destroying crucial installations and killing millions of people. You are an Earth pilot flying the TV-202, a fighter few can handle. You must take out the... you bugger! Well, pause and read it if you want. Yeah, this is Mir, or Ymir, ice giant of Norse mythology. It's a harsh, forbidding planet, and there's a laser system called Gunnar installed in it. It does seem to be pretty ominous, this thing, and yeah. When I said the game was straightforward, basically if there's anything there, you probably have to blow it up. I don't recall anything. Like, you can't really fuck it up, let's put it that way. You can't really get it wrong. And there isn't really a punishment for doing something wrong. But the only way you could do it wrong is fly in the wrong direction, and the game might just give you some power-ups or something for doing that, so... Yeah, and we get a roll of all the different spacecraft, well, not all of them, all the different ships, I mean, that we could potentially run into, and all the buildings. Basically, it's just getting you pumped. It's like, this is the stuff that you're going to have to blow up. Like, can you imagine that blowing up? That's going to look good when that blows up. Storage bunker. Blast them open and raid them for weapons or fuel to blast other things open with. Post objective. After you run, head to the command ship's departure unit. DUM. Don't blow those up. You actually can't. That's what I mean. You can't really mess it up. That's how I like it. Straightforward. I'm sure there's some... You see, these are these supply bunkers. So fire on office supplies. And you can see the radar there at the top. Interface is straightforward enough. And to be honest, everyone watching this channel... Yeah, you've probably heard of this game before, so you probably know how it works, or maybe you've played Fury 3. This is the same dev team, and this was developed around the same time, but mostly I think work went on Fury 3 as opposed to this, which is a bit of a shame. You only have to take the targets out. I don't have to shoot the ships, but it helps to do it because they will kill you a bit if you don't do that. They do fire on you. But they're not very clever, the ones in this level, so... My shield has taken a hit, but I can't pick those up. Ow! Obviously not hurt enough yet. Ship is quite tough, you can take quite a few hits. I've learnt that there is a game called Hellbender though, and I do want to play on that. And there's a bug that this computer suffers from. So you might see me bouncing off those tunnels a few times in this. Like when I should have flown in them. Now, if you can't fly in them, you get like a force field over them. But, I mean ones I actually have to fly and I sometimes bounce off them. I mean, they were always a little bit awkward anyway, but... How did I know? All in all, the AI is a bit thick. It plays well with the joystick, this game. I can't say I'm playing with a keyboard. I can't tell how many hours I wasted like playing this though back in the days. This is one of my must install on every DOS computer that I own type games, in which I think I'm in violation of the license agreement. The only way I'm not doing that is if the devs come and tell me to stop it, and even though I'll probably just do it anyway. Trees! Blow those up. This planet doesn't deserve trees. Haha. Enjoy your greenhouse gas effects. All the ice that's all over this place. Actually, this doesn't have ice in it. Well, it does, but it was like all ice. I think it still is in the shareware, but yeah, bastards! Because that doesn't have the high-res graphics. they used to all be snow covered, like that. Yeah, that. Yeah, enjoy that where you got it, because it's all going to melt, because I'm destroying all your trees. I've just realised that my recording thingy does not have a counter anymore. So the way I get this card to work is with its own proprietary software. That's not the card's fault, it's just that it's not working properly. I used to use it with ULEAD all the time. And I've sort of gotten used to that when having the intensity. It's a shame because like the last revision of the drivers did allow me to use it with other things. It still didn't work properly, but they were making progress. And I think bloody broke. Oh, and I've discovered that it doesn't support 480p, the intensity, very well. Because the size it's using is something like... Oh, what the hell was it? I'd have to set the thing up and find out again. But for it was in NTSC, it was using something like 646 by 480, and there's no 720 by 480. And I'm like, well, my fucking TV does that. And when my TV does more than something in my PC, I start to worry about it. Like, honestly, TV is like just scum of the universe of technology. Really, it's. If the TV can do it, like everything else should be able to do it. I mean, your washing machine probably does more than a telly. I don't know, I don't own one, because I don't own a woman. Like, I had one, but I sold her, because, like, she was not really very good. She kept breaking down, so I had to get rid of her. But, like, yeah, washing machines, like, no, that probably does more than a telly. I should probably learn how to operate it. I do realise I was being completely sexist with that. I did that on purpose. Whether I think like that or not, I'll leave that to your imagination. You can decide and be a judge of character. Don't crash. It's not too stable on this computer, this thing. It's a bit touchy. Yeah, I have played it a bit recently, but... And the box is back. Sorry, I malfunctioned the box, I didn't correct it. My foot's up on my chair because I'm cold, so I sort of sit a bit strange when I'm cold. And I've had a cold, as you know. So, I'm pretty much over that now, it's gone. Which is just as well, because I want to re-record the other two levels of The Dream. And maybe give E-Duke a break. I mean, I play it a lot, but like maybe not record anything for a while on there. Unless, of course, you disagree with me, in which case I'll keep going. I mean, I know of at least 700 different things I can play on with it, so... And even then, I could just invent more. Because if I ran out of other people's stuff, which will probably never happen because there's so much of it out there, I'd just start making things myself. So that's what I love about mod tools and stuff. This game never really got any of these, but... Imagine if it did. And I want to know what multiplayer looks like in this. I'm going to have to find somebody to test that out. The only person I know who owns a DOS computer. It's not bloody right. I'll just lend one to somebody and see what happens. But then they won't be very good at this. That's alright, maybe I can just shoot them out of the air repeatedly. But that's no fun. It's more fun to go against somebody with some skill. It's like Halo now. It's all these... I assume they're Mexican, but... I don't really know. And he keeps saying all this, "Si, putos, mierda." It's like, okay, guys. Yeah, why are you in my server? You're making it lag. Get out. No, not puto. It's like, right, okay, well, in which case I've just IP banned, like, your entire IP range. So you will not be getting back in my server now. But nobody else seems to play it. And that's fair enough, because the game's old and it was always shit anyway. It was fun to earn noobs, but not total noobs, because, I mean, they're just boring. And it was always good, because there was always somebody as good as you in the server, and inevitably you'd end up, like, in a small war with them. My friend's quite good at that, but then we don't really fight with it. It is quite entertaining. We have ruined a few servers on it over the years. And as you can imagine, we used to ruin Team Fortress 2 as well. But we ended up cheating at that because we kept getting banned for it anyway. So we're like, well, if we're getting banned for cheating, we might as well bloody cheat. Apparently that's wrong and you shouldn't think like that, but the fuck do I care? I don't care what you think of me and the way I choose to play the game. What is the point of the game? Like, okay, ultimately to make the company money, but what is the point of the game to the end user? To enjoy it. Well, if that's my way of getting enjoyment out of it, then so bloody what? Hey, when I was 4, my way of getting enjoyment out of this game was to, instead of playing it properly, make note of my coordinates and then just try and destroy every tree in the map. I never once succeeded, but that wasn't the point. I'm going in that tunnel, by the way. I want to go in there. Anyway, there's like too many of these ships on me. And they're killing me. I have to get out of here. They're trying to kill me. I'll keep this recording going until the end of this chapter, I think. TV card still seems to be going anyway. I haven't asked it to run for this length of time since repairing it, so I don't know what it's going to do. It might start doing strange things because it's it isn't well. Like, you know, it is working with electronics work I did. Oh, I got here a bit early. Boss time. Honestly, it was actually telling me to go in here now, but I don't believe it was. Boss what? I think I might have succeeded in blowing that up. Ow. Yeah, you have to shoot these. Not sure what they are. They're just like little building things, but you don't destroy them, you can't really hurt the boss. Yeah, destroy those. But to be honest, that's just the way to handle everything with this game. If it's there, try destroying it. Like, if something's not working, attempt to destroy something. And if that doesn't work, you probably have to bust something else first. Boom! Well, that blew up, but there's 3 tunnels to choose from, and they're all different. So which one do we choose? Well, I don't remember what's down the left tunnel. I don't remember what's down any of them, I should add. But I'll go down the left one. Oh yeah, it's my favourite one. I like where it goes really wide there. Because the perspectives of it, it does fuck with your eyes a bit. Like when you're not used to it. Oh no, I missed that shield and you can't turn around in tunnels. I get hit too much and I'll die. My skills are degraded on this. Doesn't help that I do fly around pretty fast in the tunnels. I think it does at least show that. Ow! I thought I was clear of that. That's jinxed me mid-sentence. Ah, nearly avoided it. But outside of my little mistakes, I think the way I handle it, it does show that I used to be a skilled player at this. And that I may be suffering from a little overconfidence with it. and that maybe I should try slowing down a little bit for a while. I'm clear of it, I'm alright. Oh, shield, I'll have that. You can get blown up. Yeah, if you shoot the walls of the tunnel, it lights that section up. Oh, man, full. Yes, every time you fire those rockets, you're firing your mother. Mam is word used for mother in some regions, not how common that is outside of the UK. Even in the UK, I don't know how common it is. I've heard people even where I live say mum. You don't get mom and you don't get mama very often over here, but I'm sure some people use it. Woohoo! Ah, missed half the tunnels. I think it's impossible not to do that. Oh yeah, and we destroyed 8 trees. Well, that's what I was worried about, so I'm glad about that. I'm iTreason, and I'll see you later when I play more Tab of Lost 2.